Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. It's the same day. It's 2 beers in from the last episode. Hopefully I won't be making any more horrendous errors. We had decided that we had cleared this out and we were essentially boss ready. So let's do it. Hello, Sloth.
What do we have here? A rebellious minion? An escaped slave? My, but you do have some gall. But playtime is over. You all have to go back now.
You tried to keep us apart. You led us from each other because you fear us, don't you? You made a dangerous enemy, demon, by toying with my mind.
You will not hold us, demon. We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you go back quietly, I'll do better this time. I'll make you much happier. Can't you think about someone other than yourself? I'm hurt. So very, very hurt. You wish to battle me? So be it. You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
Right, okay. Sloth takes that form, that's fine. I am actually going to go with this as an opener, which is... okay. So, I guess immune. No resisted. Right, okay, well, first off, why don't we split up just a touch, because everybody is quite close together. Apart from me, actually. Wait there. Right. Okay, so I guess that doesn't do a great deal. We still have got the powers of the others here, so... Wynne, are you going to do something about that? I think actually, Morrigan, are you going to do something like that? Right, good. Okay, cool. Right. It's been a bit of a nightmare, this one. Morrigan, can you try and mind blast him? Try, but will not succeed. You've got at least another one of those. Do that. Cool. And you will soon have another one of those. Do that. And another one of those. Do that. Not that it did anything. Yeah, I think you just have to kind of... Oh, you're not... Oh shit, they're cancelling out of that. Morrigan, can you... Right, you are trying to cast Witness Grasp, which would be nice. Good, right, okay. Okay. I guess that's fine. Okay, right, resisted. Which is not really what I was hoping for, but... why does that never work? You can't do that yet, but you could do this. Yay, it did stun. This one's the blue moon, but blue moons have to come around every now and then. Nothing terribly exciting for you that won't hurt Liliana. Arcane Bolt. Cool. You can Frost. Yeah. See you later. Oh shit, Aura of Fire. Oh, okay. Double boss. Psych. Redrain. I don't have full health, so might as well. You're not doing anything. Why don't you drain? What you? Okay. How's that heal coming along, Win? Oh no, how's that? Right. Spell Bloom. Where is Win? Win is with me. Okay. I'm gonna be in trouble. I don't. I think there's too much we can do there. Oh, right. You're on target. And you, Morrigan, don't seem to be at all. Hello, okay. Maybe there is time for you yet. I reckon that's a clean shot, so go lightning. Okay. No point doing anything there, just let some of these spells come back. He is coming to say hello, I really wish he wasn't. Okay, didn't stun him. She is going for Winter's Grasp, that is good to see. I'm not sure I like everyone being together like that. Okay, so the fight continues, it appears. Okay. Insufficient mana and still on cooldown. I think we take a bit of a break out here until we can get that for sure. Well, maybe we don't actually. Oh, Winifred. Right. Can we get a blue level on Liana? Good stuff. Right, can you then go over there to Morrigan? Can... Right, we need Mana Bloom. It's going to have to be from above. Cool. Right, okay. You, if you're not doing anything else, do that. It's always going to be a good value. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Oh, Liliana, that's quite a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, we'll use a lesser spell poultice. We need to start trying to pagger this guy. Wingerman, can you maybe do group heal? Give Liliana a fighting chance? Do that, Morrigan. Have you got this yet? Okay, do that. Okay, so we did manage to hit it. That is nice. And yeah, Win. A little bit back, if you wouldn't mind. Triple strike is not going to do much good. Win, you're actually not in the thingy area here, so. Okay. Can we get another one out there? Guess not. We can get one from Morrigan.
Glorious blood.
Okay. Valor kicking in. I can't cast that yet. I'll see if we can stay.
Defend yourself.
Yeah. Right. No, don't do that. Do this. Oh, you don't know yet. Okay. Don't look like he's out anyway. Okay, bad news. We get that on. Oh god, Liliana's dead again. Win. Have we got new? Right. That's amazing. So I guess the lesson is to not let these two run out of mana. Mind you, we keep saying that. Bloody crap ton of Lyrium veins I could be touching. So maybe next time I'll do that. But whatever. Okay, I think it's time to start kiting. You with me? Call sloth for a reason. That is a way away yet. The old woman kites him. Very good. Can we, from you, we might as well hit him fairly hard if you're going to hit him at all. Benjamin, keep going. Was that a win? Well, either way. Let's get some heals on.
It's your time to shine.
Okay, looks to be off for me, so when do that, I will push that away. One, anchor hit or two.
Cannot win.
Something win. Cool. Right. Get around that? I can't. I can do that. Really? Fucking hell. Is there something about this boss fight I am missing? Go for a stun. Resisted, okay. Shut that bad. Benjamin, can you heal me, please? Where is it? Oh no, she's going for win. Right. Win got the heal off. Tanking. Kiting is the word I'm after. Morrigan, can you do that? You don't worry.
Where now? Come, let us end this.
You might as well take that way.
Your time.
Where? You two. You've got lightning. That'll do something. You've got your bolt thing. That'll do something. Okay, we'll win. Oh, but he has changed his mind and he's gone for me. So, bye-bye. I think I'll just keep running to it. There's more value in that. Okay. Win.
Yes.
Nope. This is not going for that. Did we freeze it? It doesn't look like we froze it. Oh, we did freeze it. Freaking hell. I feel like we're missing something here. Right, okay. Who's he going for? He's going for win.
Off me and you shall pay!
Do we have to get like all the lyrium veins first? Is this the... Resisted. Can somebody do something more useful? Oh god, chain lightning. Are you all far apart? Yeah. Yep.
Away with you!
Win. Sure, why not stone? Okay, that was a decent hit. What have you got for grabs? Nothing. What have you got for grabs? Lightning. Okay. Okay, can we... Seems to be immune to everything. I'm going to get this now because I'm going to suspect. Oh god. Win, heal yourself immediately. You do what you can. You were far too close, but since you are close, let's try and mine. Fuck. Okay. Didn't do nothing. Well, actually, she needs more mana. I don't know that there is any on the field. So, with that in mind, let's get us some less Delirium potions and get a takeaway. Okay. You have very nearly got that. So, okay, not great. Win, why are you not healing yourself for the love of God? You're gonna die if we keep this up. I'll go with the Drain Life. Since we're getting it anyway. Morrigan, you have been knocked over, okay, fine. Right, we'll wait a second. Let's see if we can't get Win to heal everyone. Okay, that seems like a reasonable time to try. Okay, we lived. What are you doing? Don't run. Go with that. What are you doing?
Direct me!
Get some lightning on the go. You should probably cast Spell Bloom now, because we're going to need it in a sec anyway. And then, when that's the Spirit Blast, what are you doing? Disorientate, but that's not going to do us a great deal of good. Let's attack it. No, you just attack it. For now, you're a bit low. I don't know.
I am ready.
You. Once you've arcane bolted, maybe we can blind blast it. Doesn't look to be that way. Fire. Winter's Grasp. Okay. Win, can we get a heal on Morrigan, please? Can you do that to it? Yes, drain life. Sensible. Okay. Winjamin. I think we'll just take one of them. There's not much point in saving it up. You've got that. You haven't got a heal other than regen, so I guess it is regen. Okay. Have you got anything there new? We could try and stun it for some damage. Use the key. Okay. Right, Win. Can we just get on this? No, in fact, a drain. Okay. Okay.
You defeated the demon. I never thought it. I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the Litany of Adralla from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic. I cannot go with you. I've been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of a demon. Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the Circle, or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that. Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death, and that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important. I can rest easy, knowing you will save the Circle. I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish. Dark times, great acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her. It is time for us both to be on our way. Remember the Litany of Adralla. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye.
I see that.
Friend.
Ooh. Hold on. Not letting that slide. Right, cool. Well, there's Niall's
It
body.
is begun.
The power to stun demons and stop mine. Oh. Is that so? Right, okay. We're back. Let's save it because why not? How many injuries has she got? She's on 2. Yeah, sorry about that, Liliana. So I guess we came in here. That was the sloth demon. Soldier corpse. So I guess we're headed this way. Oh, is there? Not quite sure how we were using our health poultices, but I'll not look gift horse in the mouth. Or maybe we just dreamt it. Maybe they'll all be there. I haven't been keeping count. Yes, finally, another acolyte staff. For a moment, I thought we were going to run out of those. Oh. Well, that's much better, isn't it? So I'll use that. Maybe it will also not look like a complete dickhead hat. It's bad, but it is an improvement. Anything? Yeah, no. Okay. Save the game. And actually, I'm beginning to think it may even be worse. Dragonling. Christ.
It is begun.
Okay. Well. Alright. Just. Oh dear. Liliana, are you sure you want to be going in there? Is that the really the best thing you can do? I might. Oh, okay, good. We've actually got another one of those, so why not? Knock the rest of them down. Let's no. Oh, we haven't quite. No, don't do that, please. Do that if you must. Yeah. And then double the fire drama on Liliana, sorry. Tell me what to do. Well, that's why they call it Dragonling Age.
It is begun.
It is begun. Look at all this dog stuff. Fantastic. Gives us a good reason to use the dog. Not that we're going to. Okay. Save again because you never know when there's going to be a door, a mage behind the door. Just go.
I shall do it.
Oh, it resisted. Typical. Well. And there's more coming. Fantastic. Right, okay. Right. Yeah, that looks reasonable, I think. Ooh. Right. The friendliest of all the fires. Or not, I guess. Or just run that way, maybe. I mean, that might work as well. Can you? Yeah.
I shall do it.
Oh yeah. Did that get any of them? I'm not sure, but. We still seem to be taking. I guess it's just the residual effects. Yes, a scrap of paper. Brilliant. Oh. Yes, it's your moment. It is not your moment. Now, I wonder whether or not there's even any point in putting points into that.
Very well.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Of course, go for it, Liliana. Right, okay, yeah, so don't offer again, will you? Is she, like, cunning down, nature resistance, maximum health? Neither great, but neither a reason to fail. So... thank God we took her. What? Greater Rage Demon, that's fine. Lesser Shade, right, let's pack her in the shade first. Okay. Ooh, there's a couple of them actually. Right, well... okay, there are a couple of them, but I think I'm just going to fireball everybody.
I shall do.
Oh, that might have... that push might have saved Liliana. Right, okay. So we've got Rage Demon, we've got Lesser Shade, Lesser Shade. Wingeman, can you do that when you get a chance? Morrigan, that. And I shall cast that at this guy. No, at this guy. Okay, Morrigan goes down, which is, as we are well aware at this point, the worst case scenario. Can we...
I shall do.
Wingeman, can you... right, cool. You've rejuvenated someone, now can you do that? Me... great, okay, completely failed to stun anything. Very nice. Now Liliana's back down. We weren't really ready for this fight. It was... I don't think we're even in much of a position to do that either.
It is
Okay. Well, we haven't even got any mana for this. This has been a wash. Let's not do this. It just went like just absolutely appallingly. Right. Firstly, mage hat on. Right. So this is a much better starting angle for this. Might even hit multiples of them.
Very well.
Cool. Right. So Winter's Grasp is good. Right. Already off to a comparative flyer. We'll do right, Mind Blast. Doesn't look like it's stunned anything. I think. Right. So Lesser Shade is what we're aiming for. I might actually do that.
I shall do it.
I do not want to be running out of magic. Right, so we've got 2 lesser shades. Let us go for this one. Liliana, you are taking and pasting one of those. Nope, not going to help. Right, okay. Arena Fear, can you revive our dead bard? Where are our things stood? This is going to need to be a slightly precise one, but I think that will hit all 3 of them. That sounded like a shade dying. Liliana immediately knocked off balance, which is slightly unfortunate, but whatever. Wingeman, mass heal. You, can you try the Mind Blast? I know it doesn't tend to work on these things, but it would be nice if it did. Okay, that's a much better state of affairs. Good. Right. And now it's just a case of adding this down and not dying, which wouldn't seem too much to ask. I've genuinely thought for a moment there, it's like, she opened that? She actually managed to open a chest? No. Like, obviously Liliana has got lots of problems with her build. She spreads thin. I'm using her as a tank when she's a rogue. You know, there's problems all over for her. But the fact that she can't open traps, open chests, is just, it's mind-boggling.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong. Only too well. Ugh, how far they must have delved into my thoughts.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Sifting through my thoughts. Tempting me with the one thing I always wanted but could never have. Using my shame against me. My ill-advised infatuation with her. Ugh. A mage, of all things. I am so tired of these cruel jokes. These tricks. These... Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them. What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Omega.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become. But you haven't been up there. You haven't been under their influence. They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts. You have to end it now, before it's too late. Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended. To guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live. You must kill everyone up there! That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric! I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. Ah, but what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself. Don't waste time on me. Deal with Uldred, if that is what you plan to do. Once he is dead, I will be freed. No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
It'd be great if my compassion had doomed us all. It'd be absolute class. Yes, it doesn't always force. It doesn't always give you an easy choice, Dragon Age. It has like a good path and a bad path, but
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
no rush. Hello, it's me in my dickhead hat.
Ah, look what we have here. I remember you. Irving's star pupil. Uldred didn't think much of you then, and I certainly don't see your appeal now. I suppose one can't be loved universally. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence. And freeing them in the process. A mage is but a larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn. And what good did that do? I still won. Wait, what do we have here? Why, it's the first enchanter. Come, say hello to your old apprentice, Irving. Don't mind the blood. He's had a hard day.
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you. Killing you would be a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life. Fight if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Right, not quite sure when. I would have forgotten the litany, like, for the record, so that is a perfectly reasonable thing for Wynne to say. Okay. So, do I just use that generally? Oh, so does that stun them all? Okay. Right. Also, can we just start now by spell blooming? Okay, Uldred. I might turn around and pagger these in because.
Very well.
Right. Morrigan, can you go and stand over there, please? Just that Wynne's in the middle of something. But, yeah. Whoa! Now. Okay. Can we? Do now. Wynne levels up, which is nice. You're not using that. Okay. You've got full bloody health here, so can we get a bit more out of you? Right. Violence, please. That's a bit early doors, but you doing that, you doing that. Okay, this isn't much else you can be doing. You don't need to drain life, so I guess we'll just try and wait out this. Just maybe.
Enough! Uldred's trying something! Stop!
I don't know what that achieved. But I guess if we can hit both of them, we should. Morrigan, can you get that on him? Wynne appears to be in some sort of state. Take out animation before it becomes a problem. Okay. For that, oh, you need to, when you're unfrozen, get spell bloom out. Actually, you need to run away. Maybe. guess we're all gonna stay here.
Doing something to the mages!
Oh, do that. Right, okay. Did that work? I think it worked.
Here comes trouble!
All these shouts are coming through. It's rather hard to tell what's going on, but okay, Benjamin is there. Well, why are you casting that? Of all the things that you could have cast, why that thing? Right, yeah, that's fine. Doing okay. If she can't do anything else, then let's use that unique item power. I don't know if it's doing what I want it to be doing. Morrigan's got full health. Not much to be gained there. Benjamin is can we freeze him? Yes, we can. Can we kill him? Yes, we can. 12 gauntlets. Okay, can we loot the general area before it gets whisked off? Don't know how many we saved.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better, but I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
I was surprised to see you standing there, but I am glad you have returned. The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come, the Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours. All right, but please hurry. Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible. Are you ready to leave yet? We should tell the Templars about what went on here. I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
We will rebuild. The Circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy, and be strengthened by it.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars. I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Ah, I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time. Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you. From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight. You have my word. As first Enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host. When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed. I shan't keep you then. Farewell. My men have scouted the... You are very thorough. I'm impressed. And I am thankful you arrived when you did. In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you? You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
You remind me of Lady Cecilia.
I don't know if I have
Very well.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
What do you wish of me? If you must. By others, do you mean yourself? Then I shall teach you what I can whenever we are in camp, provided you have the will to even make the attempt, that is. What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why, thank you so much. Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Interesting. A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting. Interesting.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry. There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes. The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden. The sincerity of your cause has drawn them.
Did you always live in an alienage? Was it very terrible? That is good to hear. I have never been to the Denerim alienage, but I hear that life is hard and there is so much squalor. In Orlais,
Oh my god, how long has that been off?
the masters, often in great wealth and luxury.
How long has that mic been off? Christ, I'm chattering away to myself. Oh. I mean,
I've known elven servants with servants of their own. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
we're an hour and 13 minutes in. I think that went on quite near the start. Anyway, look at.
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry. Of course, I am sorry if I implied otherwise. Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair? It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Oh dear.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me. Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company. Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
Cool.
Something I can help with?
Yes, that's what I'm talking
Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think. Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais. A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot. Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the Grand Tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the Grand Tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered. Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the Grand Melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat. The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier. Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Cool. Right, okay. Well, that's enough, Liliana. I will do a bit of talking to Wynne.
Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Sorry, just 2 seconds.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, Wynne isn't that sort of person.
Have many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower? The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity. Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Yeah, no problems. When feel free to give me +1 approval at any point for these
Irving
insights.
told me about how you became a Grey Ward, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle. That's not something either of us can alter, so it is best to put it behind you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you. You are a true child of the Circle. Raw power tempered with learning, wisdom, and the desire to serve others. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Cool. Right. These are pitiful increases.
What does being a Grey Warden mean to you? There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men. As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they. A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Yeah, and you are wearing out your welcome, but...
Is there something you need? The Circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it. The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the Circle. Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree with Wynne, because that really didn't seem to gain a great deal. We'll have one conversation with Alistair, and then I'm out of this.
What do you need? Ask away. Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know. Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow. He put a roof over my head. He was good to me. And he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. I was young and resentful and not very pious. Of course I blamed him. I remember screaming at him like a little child. Well, I was a child, so I doubt he was surprised. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oh, well, it's a shame you're not coming to see them, really. It could have been some quite nice dialogue, but you can't cast Fireball, can you? So, yeah.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it.
Fuck, was that with him?
The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Right, okay. Well, that's 4 points with Alistair. That was infuriating to discover that I have what I thought was a gift for Liliana was in fact a gift for Alistair. But I guess it doesn't matter too much because we're not going to use Alistair anyway. So that doesn't really matter. And we have cleared up some inventory space. So we just have to be a little bit more careful. I'm going to keep hold of that. It is tempting to give Alistair the beef bone, but we won't. I think I know that the tribal necklace will be for the other thief person. Right, okay, well, I think we'll save it there despite my failings, because I just don't know if I can bring myself to go through that dialogue again. As I said last time, it's having to sit here and deal with that much of it in a row is a bit... yeah, it's not always the most fun. As well, by the way, the Circle of the Mages, or the Magi, brilliant dungeon, really, really good, and then slightly spoiled at the end, if you ask me, by there's just a lot of slow dialogue. Like as you get to it, like everybody's got some piece of dialogue that's just quite slow and turgid, and you seem to spend more time talking to people. And talking to people that don't necessarily like. I don't mind the bit with Erden or whatever his name was. Like that, I guess I can put up with that. But the bit with the Templar before, it's like, didn't really. Was that necessary? You know, we've already just had to speak with that long boss fight in the Demon Realm. We're like, why are we throwing yet another thing in quick succession? But yeah, that's that. This can come off actually. We no longer use nor need that. So now we'll resave with that in mind. On the map, not the map I was hoping for. We've got a couple of places we can go next. It does feel like a shame to not take Alistair to the other one, but it's a shame that we will have to deal with. And I can only apologise for leaving the microphone on mute, although, as I always say, perhaps when I do that, maybe that's of more benefit, but I know there'll have been a few bits where I've been chatting merrily away, and there's no sound, so maybe, now I've cleared the backlog a bit, maybe there's a... Maybe I'll give some consideration to editing this one down, or maybe not. You will be able to answer for yourselves. Anyway, that's enough for this time. Thank you very much, and yeah, see you next time.